So summer is right around the corner and beach waves are definitely a thing in the summer. So today I wanted to try out 5 different beach wavers. I'm going to start with the most expensive one of the group. This is from Launch. It retails for $120. Let's turn it on and do a couple of sections with this hair tool. I'm going to put it in the heat setting 400. I think that's fine. I'm just going to do a couple of sections. So let's get right into it. And then I have other hair tools that I'm going to use on the rest of my hair. I have 5 in total. Going to do this section right here first, so it is all warmed up and ready to use. And I'm just gonna take a section, press this down, make sure that you start the wave where you ended the wave. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but when I open it, I move this one all the way here and just keep doing my hair. So just make sure that you're continuing the wave. Don't just press it like a lo loco, like all over the place. Make sure that you continue the wave. So again, this one is gonna land over here. See? Make sure that you press the hair tool for about at least 10 seconds so you can get a noticeable wave. So here's the first section with the Launch. As you can see, this is gonna give you more like 90s waves. You know what I mean? It really depends on what you're looking for. I haven't used these hair tools in years. I mean, the last time I used this hair tool was maybe like at least 3 years ago. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of waves like this. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but I definitely should try and switch it up a little bit. I feel like I always do kind of like a blowout or like curls. Or I leave my hair natural, but being able to do these types of waves is just like very different for me. It really looks like beach waves. Or is this more like an 80s type of crimp wave? You guys let me know in the comments down below. So I am done with the Launch section. Here it is. What do you guys think? I think it looks very nice. I think it looks very shiny and I kind of like it. I really do. It gives you tighter waves than some of the other hair tools I'm going to use today. But I mean, if you like waves like this and if this is your style, then go for it. I feel like it gives you nice waves, but it is kind of pricey. So let's move on to another one by Maine. So let's do that on this section. So this is the Maine waver. As you can see, it's very, very big. I mean, even comparing it to the Launch, it's huge. So you are gonna get bigger waves with this one. So it is all warmed up and ready to use. This one retails for $75. So this is my second most expensive hair tool out of the 5. Like I said earlier, I'm going from the most expensive to the cheapest one. I'm gonna leave the cheapest one for last, so stay tuned. It's actually from the drugstore. This is very big, so be very careful. Don't burn yourself. So I'm doing one section. This is gonna give you kind of like I woke up like this vibes, I feel, but very cute at the same time, maybe. So we'll see. Wow, it gave me very nice waves. I really like that. I think I'm supposed to do it this way though. These tips right here are cool, like they're not hot. So you can definitely press it down more if you need to. I feel like because this one's a lot bigger, it's kind of harder to like move around. It's kind of harder to use, but I'm sure with time you would get used to it. This one's giving me very nice loose beachy waves, and this one is getting very, very hot. Like, it's at 410 degrees Fahrenheit, so I get it, it's at the highest heat setting, but you can definitely feel it getting pretty hot. So maybe don't leave it on your hair for too long, especially if you're using it on this heat setting. I love these waves because they just look like if you kind of didn't try much and you still look good. You know what I mean? Like, your hair still looks nice. So far, I'm liking this type of wave more than this one. This one looks too old school for me, you know, like too from the 90s. I don't know, it's just not my vibe. So far, I'm liking this one more than the Launch, but it really depends on what you're looking for and what type of curl or wave you like, and also your budget, because I do have other ones in this video that might give you pretty similar results to these 2 hair tools, but at a much cheaper price. So speaking of that, let's move on to the 3rd hair tool, which is actually from Bonsai Boost. This one only retails for $58, so it's a little bit cheaper than the main one, and I feel like they're gonna give you pretty similar waves. So let's try this one out. So I'm gonna turn this on and put in the heat setting 210 degrees Celsius, which is this right here. So it's about 400 as well. So I'm gonna do it on this side just because I want to be able to notice a difference from this one to the Bonsai Boost one, because I feel like the Bonsai Boost is going to give me pretty similar results as the main, and I don't want it to kind of like blend and then I'm confused. So I'm going to do it on this side. This one is the 32mm one, so I'm going to link everything down below, but they also have a smaller one from Bonsai Boost, which is only like $35, I think. So I'm going to link it down below as well. But yeah, this one is going to give you bigger waves. As you can see, it's pretty much the same size as the main one. So, and again, I'm gonna make sure that the lines are facing down like this right there. I don't want to touch it, so that way you don't get like a weird line on your hair when you're doing your hair. So the main one felt a little bit hotter than this one, and you could see a lot more smoke, but it's not bad. I can see a little wave, but I feel like it's not doing as much as the main one. Okay, so it actually looks pretty nice. I did get a little wave. Let's continue and do this section right here. These are also cool, so you can press them a little bit just to make sure that you get a nice defined wave. So honestly, I think it looks very nice. Comparing it to the main section, which is this one right here, now that I look at them side by side, I feel like I got pretty similar results. I think both of these are great. So let's move on to my fourth hair tool, which is actually only 40 bucks, and it's by Hairitage by Mindy. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna open it right now. So Hairitage by Mindy is actually a brand that is sold at Walmart, and their stuff is super affordable. I am a big fan of Hairitage by Mindy. I absolutely love their stuff. Their hair tools are great, but their hair products are something else. I mean, you get a prepping spray for like $8. It works super well. This actually looks very different than the other ones. I feel like this is gonna give me a very different type of wave, so I'm excited to try it out. So I'm gonna turn this on, and it only has one button right here inside, so you just click on it and the heat setting goes up. I'm gonna do 400 for all the sections just to keep everything, you know, the same. And I'm gonna do this section with the Hairitage by Mindy, and then this last section on this side with the cheapest one out of all 5 hair tools. It is warmed up and ready to use. I'm assuming you go like this, or actually like this. We'll try it out. This is definitely a lot more deep than the other ones, so it's a little bit hard to get your hair in there. With this one, you do have to take smaller sections because there's just so much hair that you can fit in there. So let's see what type of wave we're able to get with this one. Interesting. Okay, this one's definitely a little bit different than the other waves that we were getting. It looks a little bit tighter. Oh wow, I actually really like that. It's like kind of like in between. It's not super tight like the Launch, which is this one, the first one that we used, and it's not super loose like the other two that I just used. So it's kind of like in between. I kind of like that. So we're gonna keep doing my hair. The only con with this one is that you do have to take smaller sections, but if you do want tighter waves, this might be a good option for you. So yeah, so far I'm actually getting very fun waves with these hair tools. So I'm just gonna fast forward the rest of my hair because I still have a couple of sections to go, and then I'll show you guys the final look for the Hairitage by Mindy. Honestly guys, for 40 bucks, this is not a bad option. I feel like I got very fun waves. It looks a little tiny bit too sharp for me, but I'm still leaning more towards the waves at the bottom that are just a little bit more loose, a little bit more natural to me. But overall, not bad for $40. And maybe if you don't press the hair tool for too long, you might be able to get rid of that very sharp zigzag look. Like maybe if you just slowly bring the hair tool down, you might be able to get a more soft wave. Like that one looks a little bit more soft in my opinion. So yeah, you just basically have to kind of like play around with it a little bit and see what works for you, but it definitely gives you like beachy waves. So yeah, not bad. But now let's move on to the cheapest one. That's only $30 from Revlon. So this one I'm also gonna put in the highest heat setting, but as you can see, it's also very small, so you're only able to take very small sections with this hair tool. I'm so surprised that this hair tool is only 30 bucks. I mean, it's literally giving me almost the same waves that I got with the hair tool that was $120. So it's not a bad option at all. And if this isn't a look that you go for too much, then why spend so much money on a hair tool? You might as well just spend like 30 bucks and switch it up here and there, switch up your style here and there, and not have to spend a ton of money doing that. But yeah guys, so this is the Revlon section. What do you guys think? I feel like this section is very similar to the launch section. I'm gonna put a video up here, a side-by-side video, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I want you guys to comment down below which hair tool you liked better. Did you like the launch better? Did you like the main hair tool better? Did you like the Bonsai Boost wave better? Or did you like the Hairitage by Mindy wave? Or did you like the Revlon hair tool wave? Let me know in the comments down below. I am so curious and I want to see what you guys think. I am not used to this look, but it's kind of a vibe. I feel like it's fun. I definitely got more volume than when I started this video, so I really like it. It's definitely different. It's a vibe. I like it. I think it's very fun. If you wanted to put your hair up a little bit and kind of leave the waves out, that could look very nice as well. The waves down here are a lot more loose, which are kind of like more of my vibe, if I'm being honest. This one's too tight for me. I definitely like the looser waves, but everybody is different, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below which type of wave you like better. Honestly guys, if I had to choose my favorite one out of the 5 just by the type of wave that I'm getting, I would choose the main one just because it gives me more loose curls. The Revlon one is fine, it's very affordable, and even the launch one gives me very fun waves, but for me it's not my vibe because it just doesn't look that natural for me, or at least on me. I don't know, it's just not my vibe. So I do prefer the looser waves, and you can take bigger sections. It just looks very nice. It looks super nice. If I had to choose a least favorite one out of the 5, I would go for this one, the Hairitage by Mindy. I think it's very affordable. It's a great price. Maybe you just gotta kind of play with it a little bit and make sure that you maybe don't press the hair tool down too much so that you don't get those like very harsh like zigzag lines on your hair. But I also just feel like you can't fit enough in this hair tool because of this right here. Like you're just able to fit a certain amount of hair, and with these bare ones, even with the Revlon, I feel like you're able to grab bigger sections and you're still able to get a little bit of a wave. So it wasn't bad, but I just definitely got to play with it a little bit more. It's actually the first time that I use this hair tool. As you guys can see, I unboxed it, so it's very new to me. I did use the other ones before, so I did have more practice using the other ones. Overall, they're all amazing, and I'm gonna link all of them down below. But yeah guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I did apply to the Sephora squad. If you want to leave a testimonial, I would really appreciate that. I'm gonna leave the link in my description box and the comment section down below. If you want to leave a quick testimonial, I would love that, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye bye.